In this video, we will talk about 6 projects that have absolutely revolutionized crypto. We'll talk about them, we'll talk about what you can do with them and how you can also learn from them for the present and for the future. So let's get started with the topic. First, a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video. And I do want to say, before we start with these 6 projects, that if you want to check them out, if you actually want to learn more about them, then all of the links will be down in the description. But the first project we will talk about is called Messari. Messari.io is the name of the website. This is one of the best research platforms in crypto. Messari.io allows you to research a ton of stuff. First of all, just on assets, right? So you can actually learn about the assets, what they are. You can see the volume, you can see the price changes, but you can actually learn so much more about them. So for example, you can also check out several protocols. You can see all the exchanges and how much volume comes from them, and also the change in volume and how many assets they have, which is amazing to know. But something I like a lot is that if you actually look up a cryptocurrency, you can see all sorts of statistics here. So if you actually go to, for example, circulating supply, you can actually see how the circulating supply has changed over the last months, which is amazing to see. It's good to know for a lot of cryptos to research whether you want to invest in them. And apart from that, like I said, there's so much more on Messari.io. So you almost have to check it out. But that's the first project. Let's get on to the second one. So the second project I think almost needs no introduction. It's Ethereum. Ethereum is the first crypto and also blockchain that first of all did a transition from proof of work to proof of stake last year with the merge, which was absolutely amazing. And it's good to see that it actually was possible, but it's also the first decentralized blockchain network where people could actually build applications on them, where people could actually build software on them, which would run and which would be decentralized. So here you can, for example, see that at this point of time, $55 billion in value is locked up on Ethereum. And you can also see that it has a huge amount of decentralized applications actually working on them. So that's in the spheres of lending, to actually lend and borrow money. It has to do with liquid staking. You can earn yield, you can trade synthetic, so actually trade stocks and stuff on Ethereum, on the decentralized application on Ethereum. And like I said, that combination of also being the second biggest crypto, we should not forget that combination of having done that, and then also obviously doing the transition from proof of work to proof of stake, which would enable it to become way more sustainable, I think has revolutionized crypto very, very much. And it will probably continue to do so in the upcoming years. Now, the third project we have to talk about is Aptos and the APT coin. Aptos actually launched back in November of last year, November 2022. And one of the ways in which Aptos has actually changed crypto forever is with fundraising. So Aptos was made by ex-developers of Meta. And in total, they have actually raised over $300 million, which is, first of all, a crazy amount of money. But it was one of the first times where so much money was actually raised for a crypto project. So they have actually set the tone of how much money can actually be raised in the crypto spaces, which obviously also allows other projects and other decentralized applications to perhaps raise more money and to develop that way. Apart from that, Aptos also has an amazing ecosystem with a huge amount of daily active addresses and daily transactions. And if you take a look at the last 6 months, an amazing and stable total value locked of $40 million as well. Now, the next project we'll talk about is a project we have talked about earlier already on this channel. And I do want to remind you that all the links will be down in the description, but it's Uniswap. Uniswap is an amazing DeFi platform, so decentralized finance, where you can do a lot of things. First of all, you can just swap tokens. You can actually see tokens and get some statistics on those tokens, at least in the DeFi and on-chain statistics way. You can add to liquidity pools and gain some yield that way and way more. There's governance, you have NFTs on Uniswap as well. And this was one of the first DeFi platforms, but it's also currently the most used one. So if you take a look at the last 24 hours, for example, almost $500 million has been traded on Uniswap. And it has over $3 billion in total value locked, making it also one of the biggest decentralized applications on almost all major blockchains. And it has absolutely revolutionized crypto with DeFi, and it will probably continue to do so as well. Now, the next project we will talk about that has also changed crypto in a very, very good way is Polygon with their Matic coin. So Polygon was actually the first layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum. And with that, they have opened and they have created the way for layer 2, so layer 2 solutions in general, to be developed on Ethereum, which has significantly decreased fees, has also increased transaction speed so that Ethereum is actually better to run and more decentralized applications can work on Ethereum, but also work faster and more efficient and in a more scalable way on Ethereum. Polygon has done that together with some other layer 2 blockchains, but Polygon was one of the first ones. And it has also created amazing features like the Polygon ZK EVM, which you can see has grown massively in the last couple of months and is still continuing to do so. And therefore I also think that Polygon with Polygon 2.0, which is going on right now, it's major news, it will definitely still change crypto in a huge way and has already done so as well in the past. Now on to the last project, and that is Decentraland. So Decentraland, most of you will probably know that. The way in which Decentraland has actually revolutionized crypto is very easy. Metaverses, all right? If we're talking about metaverses, it was a huge hype in 2022 and 2021. Decentraland was one of the first metaverses that actually worked out there. Now we can form discussions over how good the metaverse is or not, but one thing that's for sure is that Decentraland is still opening events, as you can see here on the website. The marketplace is still being used a lot. And overall, it's still one of the most well-developed metaverses out there. And a lot of people are still trying it out, trying to enter, and it's still growing. So that way, Decentraland has definitely changed crypto. So with that, we talked about those 6 projects that have revolutionized crypto. If you have any questions, let us know down in the comments. But for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed and subscribe to our channel.